Christopher Hitchens was born in Portsmouth, England, on April 13, 1949, to a naval officer father and a mother who valued education and inquiry. From the outset, he displayed a curiosity that could not be tamed. A voracious reader, he consumed history, literature, philosophy, and politics with a hunger that bordered on obsession. Even as a young boy, Hitchens questioned assumptions and refused easy answers. The mark of a mind forged in the fires of discipline and relentless scrutiny. His early education at Balliol College, Oxford, sharpened his intellect. Surrounded by brilliance, he did not merely adapt, he excelled. He studied philosophy, politics, and economics, a combination that would equip him for the battles of the mind he was destined to fight. Here, Hitchens honed not just his knowledge, but his skill in argumentation, crafting clarity from complexity. Words became his weapons, reason his armor. Hitchens' career began in journalism, where he rapidly distinguished himself. He wrote for The New Statesman, The Atlantic, and Vanity Fair, among others, producing work that combined erudition with precision. His essays cut to the bone, challenging political leaders, ideologies, and cultural norms. He cultivated a style that was fearless and unapologetic. There was no compromise. He did not hedge, and he did not retreat. Discipline was evident in every aspect of his work. Hitchens wrote constantly, reading more than most could imagine. He prepared for debates with exhaustive research, anticipating counter-arguments and mastering detail. His mental stamina was legendary. He could sustain focus for hours, days, and weeks, constructing intricate arguments, dissecting policies, and revealing hypocrisy with the precision of a seasoned strategist. In his public life, Hitchens became known as a provocateur. Yet beneath the confrontational style lay a deep commitment to principle. He embraced debate not for spectacle, but as a means to test ideas against scrutiny. He valued truth over popularity, logic over sentiment. This is the essence of the Spartan mindset: courage to stand alone, the endurance to maintain integrity, and the discipline to master one's craft. Hitchens' position as a contrarian often drew criticism. He opposed authoritarianism and dogma in all forms, whether religious, political, or ideological. This earned him enemies and admirers alike, yet he endured. He thrived in intellectual adversity. When faced with widespread disagreement, he remained steadfast, never abandoning the rigor that defined him. He treated criticism as fuel, sharpening his arguments, refining his reasoning, and extending his reach. One of the most remarkable aspects of Hitchens was his ability to merge intellect with moral courage. He traveled extensively, reporting from conflict zones and confronting political leaders. He did not shy away from dangerous or uncomfortable truths. His commitment to justice was not rhetorical, it was active. He understood that to speak truthfully was often to stand in the path of power and prejudice, and he did so with unwavering conviction. Hitchens' skill as a debater and writer was matched by his strategic awareness. He knew how to frame arguments, how to draw attention to inconsistencies, and how to push interlocutors into uncomfortable territory. He wielded satire and irony like a sword, cutting through pretense while maintaining scholarly rigor. He understood that intellect alone is insufficient. Strategy amplifies the impact of insight. This is an enduring lesson of the Spartan warrior. Intellect without application achieves nothing. Despite his aggressive style, Hitchens displayed humility before evidence. He would revise positions when faced with irrefutable facts, demonstrating a rare combination of courage and adaptability. This mental flexibility was a hallmark of his strength, allowing him to navigate complex moral and political landscapes without being enslaved by dogma. His personal life mirrored his intellectual rigor. Hitchens eschewed complacency. He maintained a disciplined regimen in writing, research, and debate. Even when facing personal adversity, he persisted. In 2010, he was diagnosed with esophageal cancer, a battle he faced with stoic resolve and uncompromising honesty. He wrote, spoke, and debated through treatment, never allowing illness to diminish the discipline of his mind. He lived fully, thinking deeply, questioning relentlessly, and acting courageously until the end. Hitchens' work is defined by breadth and depth. He wrote extensively on literature, politics, religion, and culture. His books, ranging from God is Not Great to biographies of Thomas Jefferson, Thomas Paine, and George Orwell, demonstrate a commitment to inquiry, clarity, and the relentless pursuit of truth. Each page bears witness to a mind unwilling to settle for mediocrity, a life dedicated to intellectual endurance. His public speaking remains a model of Spartan precision. Short sentences, sharp arguments, and an unflinching gaze created a presence that commanded attention. He knew the value of impact and timing. In debate, his words struck like arrows, penetrating assumptions and provoking reflection. There was artistry in his rigor. There was strategy in his audacity. Hitchens' influence extends beyond his writings. He inspired generations to think critically, to question authority, and to resist the seduction of easy answers. He modeled that courage and integrity are inseparable from discipline and endurance. He demonstrated that a life dedicated to truth requires sacrifice, resilience, and a readiness to confront adversity without compromise. Even after his death in December 2011, his work continues to resonate. Essays, debates, and books remain reference points for intellectual bravery. His life exemplifies the Spartan principle that mastery of the mind is as vital as mastery of any physical endeavor. True strength lies in the ability to withstand complexity, challenge, and criticism, and to emerge undeterred. Hitchens' journey shows that the battles worth fighting are not always fought on a battlefield. They are fought in ideas, in conversations, and in the discipline to pursue truth relentlessly. He demonstrates that the warrior's path is not always celebrated, but is measured by integrity, courage, and endurance. For those seeking the Spartan mindset today, Christopher Hitchens' life is a blueprint. Cultivate discipline, endure adversity, think independently, and act courageously. Victory is not popularity. It is clarity of purpose, unwavering commitment, and the ability to stand alone in defense of principle. He is a warrior of the mind, a relentless seeker of truth, and a model of intellectual resilience. Order the Spartan mindset today and embark on your journey toward becoming the leader your world needs. Let your struggles forge you into a warrior of character and resolve. The Spartan Mindset provides a comprehensive and actionable guide to personal development and resilience. Available now for just $19.99. Purchase your copy from the links in the description box below and on this channel's homepage. Because your future begins with the right mindset. The Spartan Mindset.